Hello and welcome. It is FIBA AfroBasket qualification between Morocco and Uganda. We are here in Sela in Morocco for this rearranged game between these two countries, attempting to be one of the qualifiers, one of the two remaining spots still up for grabs coming from Group E into AfroBasket 2021. It is the road to Kigali in Rwanda for Uganda. They are the team having lost 3 of their games due to COVID protocols back in February. They're now making up for those here. A face-off tonight against Morocco. If they are successful, they will qualify through to AfroBasket. If they are not, then Uganda will have to go to Cape Verde and play against them on the 15th of July, their final chance to qualify. It will be the 3rd straight time for this Ugandan team into the AfroBasket competition. Ugandan team coming out onto the floor then. They are the 12 men that have been selected for this game here tonight. We said the Ugandans attempting to make it through for the 3rd straight edition. They finished in 15th place in 2015 and then in 13th place in 2017 in their attempt here to get out of Group E and into the competition once again. For this Ugandan team, they have come through qualifying so far. They sit currently with 2 wins and 1 loss in their 3 games. They lost the opening game. That was against Egypt, who have already qualified through from Group E. They then defeated opponents today, Morocco, 94-90. They defeated Cape Verde 101-98. So 2 slim victories for the Ugandans, and that is something to keep into consideration. If Uganda fail to win here tonight and fail to win against Cape Verde, it will set up a 3-way tie for the final 2 spots. So something we'll have to keep an eye on is the points difference between those games. That will be important if there is that 3-way tie. So that is the Moroccan team. That is the Ugandan team. And now we have the hosts, the Moroccans, and it's a changed lineup for those that have been watching Morocco up to this stage in qualification. They welcome back a host of old faces that have not been available to this point. So an excellent addition for this Moroccan team. They will bring back the veteran presence of Abdul Hakim Zawita, Mustafa Khalifa, Zakari El-Mabashi, Reda Ali Haras as well. And it is that 5 that have, that 4 that haven't played in any of the opening 5 games for this Moroccan team that brings such experience back to their lineup. Abdul Hakim Zawita, is a man who has been there and done it before for this Moroccan national team. He's often led them in scoring. He's been a double-digit scorer at AfroBasket 2011, 13, 15, and then in World Cup qualifications as well, averaging, back in 2013, more than 20 points per game for this Moroccan team. He has not played since 2017, though. So he is a big addition back there. He is the man I'm referring to, Abdul Hakim Zawita, an excellent athlete, a real tough matchup for anybody. So a great opportunity for Morocco. And it is a Moroccan team with a proud history at AfroBasket competitions. They are, in 8th place currently in the medal table. 5 medals for them. A gold in their history. That did come way back in 1965. However, they have made the last 10 editions of the AfroBasket competition. So they will not want to lose that record. Coming off a 4th place finish in 2017 as well. So it'll be disappointing for them should they not get back once again to AfroBasket. There is their team out onto the floor here. There is their coaching staff ready to go. For the Moroccans, they must win today. Lose and they are eliminated. We know that a win may be enough. It will come down to points difference, but the important thing is the Moroccans must win today. So we will pause for the national anthems. First of Uganda, then Morocco.
والآن أيها الحضور الكريم مع عزف النشيد الوطني المغربي.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, with the Moroccan national anthem.
Anthems are done then. Teams come together. It will be the final stages of warm-up and we will get underway here then in this crucial game for AfroBasket qualification. The road is almost set to Kigali, the beautiful arena in Rwanda, but still we await the final two teams that will make up the tournament. Will it be Uganda? Will it be Morocco? That is the question. We will know a little more after tonight, that is for sure. If Uganda are able to win today, they will secure their spot out of Group E in qualification. And they'll head either into Group A or Group D in AfroBasket as one of these 16 teams that are through. We've already got, as I said, 14 of those. A victory for Morocco. We'll see them one step closer, although there's still work to be done in points difference for Morocco. So from their perspective, they're looking not only to win, but win by a big margin. Defeat for Morocco knows that it will end their chances of qualification for the 10th straight time into AfroBasket. We get a quick look at the team pictures of both teams. Morocco needing to win. If they don't, they will end with just one win in qualification. It will mean that the Uganda versus Cape Verde game is irrelevant because Cape Verde have the head-to-head on Morocco thanks to a 7-point away win in Alexandria in Egypt way back in November 2020. Morocco did overturn it with a win themselves, but only by 72-69 in February. So it means that Cape Verde would go through. They will be watching this game eagerly to see what outcome there is. We will be doing the same here. So will it be Morocco, will it be Uganda that go through as the final two teams? Quick look at the Moroccan team. We said they're bringing back a host of new faces we have not seen in qualifications so far. Abdul Hakim Zawita, is a key component, as I mentioned. It has been Larici and Mohamed Shua that have led their team through the qualifications so far. There is Abdul Hakim Zawita, 20-point scorer back in 2013. It'll be interesting to see, can he integrate alongside Mohamed Shua, who we know has been a leader for them in qualification, as I mentioned. Those two have played together in the Eurobasket. So interesting to see. As we see there, a couple of these key performers. There is Shua on the inside for this Moroccan team. And then on the other side for Uganda, again, a couple of changes for them, but no doubt they will be looking towards Ish Wainwright as the key man for them. Leads them in points, rebounds, assists, and efficiency. The man who is rumoured to be on his way to the NBA, Ish Wainwright, after a strong season in Strasbourg in France. As reports he'll be joining the Toronto Raptors for next season. Have to wait and see if that materialises for the number 13. First and foremost, though, he will want to help Uganda through to the AfroBasket Championships. He's been in fine form as Ish Wainwright whenever he's turned out for this Ugandan team. He's played 3 games. He has scored 14 points twice. He has scored 36 points on the other occasion. Last time out against Morocco, 6 of 11 from the field, 14 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds for him. Mentioned that game before. It was a 94-90 win for Uganda way back in November. As for Uganda, they were led not only by Ish Wainwright with that solid 14-point, 6-rebound game, but also by Dengu, who had 14 points, and then Robinson Ompong, 29 points, 3 assists for him. Number 6 for Uganda. On the other side for Morocco, a host of scorers for them as well in that high-scoring game. Abdul Hakim El Hoa had 20, Mohamed Shua 25. They were the key guys to look out for that will be back. Shua, in fact, it was 25 points, 14 rebounds for him before he fouled out in the 32 minutes he was on the floor. It was a high-scoring 94-90 game in regulation that eventually went the way of Uganda. So Morocco will be looking, at trying to claw back some of that points difference that Uganda have on the floor as well. So we're looking ready to get underway here then. Players high-fiving. They will head out onto the floor in this crucial game. Uganda set to take off against Morocco. Hello and welcome to Salah in Morocco. It is crucial Group E qualification for AfroBasket 2021. Morocco facing off against Uganda. Teams are out onto the floor. A glimpse of the coaches. He's smiling, Galanopoulos there, the head coach of the Ugandan team. They are in the red, Morocco in the white. As we are off and underway here. Tapped around, eventually goes to Uganda. First possession with Wainwright. He will do a bit of everything. Well, the number 13 on the little short roll. Wainwright kicks it out. First 3 is up, in and out for Uganda, and Morocco snatching the defensive rebound. Here is Mohamed Shua. The number 10 has been the leading scorer in qualification. Be interesting to see how Uganda match up with this new Moroccan lineup. That was Abdul Hakim Zawita with the 3. Returning to AfroBasket duty for Morocco. Now Uganda's chance on the far side. Good pressure on the ball. And another miss. Both teams searching for that first basket. Zawita, extra pass. Nice little step inside. This is what Zawita does so well. Not known as a shooter, but Zawita can get to the basket as well as anyone. Great athlete, and he starts us off here. 2-0. As the 3 in response is short from Ish Wainwright, and possession for Morocco. Here we see the drive. Lovely little gliding finish from Zawita. And it is 2-0 in favor of Morocco. Having a few problems with the caption. I'll try to keep you updated with the scoreboard as the turnover comes. No, one back well from Morocco. Shua there did well to just keep it alive. Nice save from him off the leg of the Ugandan defender. Inline possession. Here comes Zawita, collects it high and reverse it to that far side. Mustafa Kalafi, another of those new faces, although another of the veterans for Morocco. Kalafi, you know, a man who's started and played in AfroBasket competition for this Moroccan team. Here he is on the defensive end. Great D against Jimmy Anabu. Here it is Anabu on the drive. Nice kick out from Anabu. Open 3 in the corner. Doesn't go, but that's Uganda on the glass. Excellent work from the Ugandans, crashing the offensive board there. Now Zawita holding and waiting. Deflected pass. So it was Dengeu with the rebound. Here he is getting up high. Nice little touch. Beat Ish Wainwright to it. There's Morocco trying to find that room, and there is a foul called. It goes against Uganda. It looks like Cordu maybe at the line for 2 here. Really is a veteran lineup for Morocco with the, you know, the reoccurrence of Kalafi and Zawita show up. You know, it's been the kind of man who's helped them to this stage. Cordu, you know, played in those games as well, but his job a lot easier alongside, you know, the scorer like Zawita, man like Khalifa, who could take off the pressure at the point as well. And that's what Safan Cordu is able to do. 2 points for him. 4-2 start for Morocco. At about 3 minutes of play here in Salah. Deflection goes out of bounds in favor of Uganda then. Brought in from the side from Opong. Remember, he had that huge game last time these two teams met, the number 6 for Uganda. Nice little penetration. Foul is going to be called. Another foul against Uganda. That is Opong. Now, Kalafi holding, waiting, throws it up high. Nice catch. Zawita moves it on. Lovely ball movements from the Moroccans. They'll take the mid-range jumper, don't get it. Kalafi there. Gets into the lane, finds Zawita. Zawita steps through. Another foul against Uganda then. Looks like this one is going to go against Druba. can already see the presence of Abdul Hakim Zuita. We said, you know, he's a man who knows how to put the ball in the basket. 5 games at AfroBasket 2011. He averaged 14.5 a game. 8 games at AfroBasket 2013. He averaged 21 a game. And then 5 games at AfroBasket 2015. He averaged 16 points per game. So a man, like I say, who's been there for Morocco. He's just one of 2. He's just a 63% shooter over that time from the free throw line, though. One let down for him. You let him get off that one leg, get to the basket. He is a problem. Watch out. It is Morocco in transition. Shua gives it up off the steal. And looking around, Shua, nice little pass. Cordu loses it. Out of bounds. Ish Wainwright convinces the referee it's Ugandan possession. Uganda will be heading in the opposite way. And a quick score. So Dengu, all 4 points for Uganda so far. 5-4 lead for Morocco, but another foul against Uganda. So missed layup. Uganda coming the other way. Strong drive from Opong, but what a block. Shua just gives it back though, and Opong gets the score. Uganda getting it done with effort plays right now. 6-5. They have their first lead of the game. Now they've got high-low, lovely little footwork. On the layup though, thought that Cordu could have taken it. Now Khalifa has to take the forced shot. Uganda with a bit of momentum here. They love the open floor. Lob pass up. KU now the kick out for 3. Nothing but string. Excellent little spell for Uganda then. The shot goes. It's Jimmy Anabu knocking it down. First points for Anabu. A 9-5 advantage for Uganda then. We've played about 4.5 minutes here. As a timeout is called by Morocco. Apologies once again for the lack of scoreboard. There is 5:23 left in this first half. 9-5 lead for Uganda after a rocky start for them. Found their rhythm, found the way that they would like to play this game, up and down. And you see Dengu on the glass, getting the opening score. He had the first 4 for the Ugandans. There he is, running a lane in transition. The effort plays keeping them in it early, Uganda, and then starts to open up a little bit. First shot blocked from Opong. He stays with it, and the finish, and then they capped it off with the 3 that we just saw from Jimmy Anabu. Positive for Uganda. They've done it. They've taken the lead 9-5, and still they await Ish Wainwright getting his first score of the basket. He's just taken the 1 shot. Does have a rebound. But after a pretty decent start for Morocco, they're going to have to regroup here. Looks like the same 5 out onto the floor for Uganda. No changes for them. Arstow hits the bottom of the backboard. And gives it back. Not what you want out of the timeout for Morocco. So we've got a scoreboard. Time is correct. The score still being adjusted, though. It's 5-9 in favour of Uganda right now. Morocco trying to get another score here. Zuita puts it on the deck. Gets to the inside. Well cut off. Alafi thought about the three. Doesn't take it. Tip in for Chua. Does well fighting for it. Uganda are winning those effort plays. Here they are in transition. Takeoff is Wainwright for his first score. So I said he's been quiet. Wainwright getting Uganda going here. And that is now the correct score as Kalfi takes the three. Doesn't go. Quick miss from Morocco. Not sure they want to push the tempo against this Ugandan team. But great defense. It's going to see it go back to Morocco. Zuita looking around, reverses it. Now they go inside. Kordu puts it on the direct, draws the double. Cross-court pass, nearly taken away. Somebody's got to step up. Morocco getting it themselves to the free throw line. The one thing for Morocco they've really struggled with in their qualification games so far, just 27% for three, and you can almost see it here. A lot of guys passing up open threes. They're going to need to try and unlock this Ugandan defense, but what they have done is put the pressure on them so much. They've already committed 5 personal fouls, Ugandans. Just 1 of 2 for Ben Mine. His first point here after missing his first 4 field goals. Wainwright kicks it. Nice little fake. And Opong draws the personal. It's all about Wainwright, isn't it? And I drew 3 guys to him. Makes everybody else's life a little bit easier. And line possession. First substitutions come in for Uganda then. That is Ziwa there, one of the new faces for the Ugandans. Plays in Canada in the university system there as the offensive rebound. Here is Ziwa taking the triple. Now what an introduction for him. It is Morocco now, trying to find some room. Shua kicks it. Kordu wanted to foul, doesn't get it. Look at Uganda out in transition. Nice little pass, but a travel is going to be called against Dengu. And there is Ziwa there. Said he's been fresh into the game, knocking down the 3. Up high, finish doesn't go for Zuita. Other way, Uganda once again in transition. Wainwright along the baseline, glides in for 2. Uganda looking comfortable here. They like this up and down game. It's all been about the defense for Uganda. They're getting stops, they're getting in the open floor. Morocco needs somebody to step up. Who's going to be the man? Here is Larici. Larici trying to find that room. Foul is going to be called against Wainwright. He did not like it. It's going to be number 2 on Ish Wainwright. Here he is offensively. Hiding in. Such a great athlete. Sure, we'll get into his backstory a little bit later. A 2-sport athlete from the University of Baylor. He is going to go to the bench as Wire comes in. Wainwright, of course, leads Uganda. Points, rebounds, assists, efficiency. So after picking up 2 early, they've got this 10-point lead. Can they maintain it without their star man on the floor, or is this the opportunity now for Morocco? There is the first point from Alarici at the free throw line. He makes it a 9-point game. Nice little fake and go. Oh, takeoff, but bounces clear for Kaluma. Out of nothing. Look at the little fake. Gets his man in the air beautifully. Kaluma wanted to say welcome to a couple of those defenders. It's now Morocco. Once again trying to unlock the defense. Ugandan bench wanted a charge. They don't get it and missed 3 from Morocco. And then a foul in transition. This has been the problem, hasn't it? Morocco struggling from the outside, struggling for points, just giving the opportunity for Uganda to enjoy this open floor. Opong to the bench then. Just the 2 points for him. Does have 3 rebounds though. And also substitution at the point guard spot for Morocco. Ben Mine goes out. It is Ziwa trying to find that room. And the penetration for Tulubi. A strong rebound on the other side for Morocco and El Ghana. Larici. Now it's back into the hands of Kalfi. Back to Larici. 5 Ugandan defenders though wrapping up in the paint. Still can't stop Larici, who wants to foul as well. Behind the back, foul line jumper. Well, Arthur Kaluma has made an impact since coming on. Went for the high flying dunk and great ball handling there. Lost his man. Morocco trying to find some room. Moving the ball better now. Kalfi for 3. Can't get it. He is a man that can knock him down though. There's a foul. Looks like it's going to be called against Uganda. It's Kalfi trying to make him... sorry. Atuali Larici causing a problem on the glass. Here it is. Larici on the spin. He wanted the foul right there at the end. No doubt he's showing the referee that's the call he wanted. He'll be back at the line now. Larici already 4 points in just 3 minutes as coach Galanopoulos for Uganda looks on. Just 1 of 2 again for Larici. Kim Zawita coming back. Chua goes out. Ziwa at the point for this Ugandan team. He's been a nice addition. First time in a Ugandan jersey for him. Strong drive. The flip goes on the beautiful touch from Eric Rawa. Morocco trying to come back quickly, and they travel called against Reda Ali Haras. Well, Haras was a young player way back in 2015. Looked like the heir apparent for this Moroccan team. Needs to show he's arrived at this level now after a bit of time out. Off the lineup for the Moroccans. Possession. There's the drive. And Zawita with the block. Once more, strong drive and a lovely finish. Great work from Deng Gu. Gu maintains the lead for Uganda, up to double digits. Almost looks like a zone from the Ugandans to try and pack it in. As Zawita's three doesn't go, and that ends the first quarter. Well, after a slow start for Uganda, they really picked up the defensive levels and got themselves, you know, going through their defense. Has led to moves like this now offensively. Great opportunity here for the Ugandans. They lead at the end of one. It is 20 to Uganda, 10 to Morocco. Some of these highlights from that first half. Dengu has been in superb form for Uganda. Arguably the best player on the floor right now. 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist for him to lead the way. On the other side for Morocco, Abdouali Alarichi, 5 points for him, but just 3 of 6 from the line. Morocco came into this one struggling from 3 in qualification. They got all the new faces, but 0 of 3 they are in that first quarter. Just 3 of 13 as a team in the opening 10 minutes. How can they get that offense going? It's going to be a big problem for them, because without scoring, just gives rebound and run opportunities to this Ugandan team. And we've already seen what they're capable of doing in the open floor. One downside for Uganda, if you're just joining us, is starman Ish Wainwright. Already picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter, so he'll have to sit here in the second as well. A chance perhaps for Morocco, although they couldn't take advantage early on or the end of that first quarter. Can they do better here? They will have possession to start us off. Looks like a zone from Morocco, into man-to-man. It's the high post flash and drive. Draws a foul. So great work from Uganda. Okello coming in. An instant impact for him. Everybody from this Ugandan team seems to be doing that. Comes in off the bench, makes a play. Ziwa already has done that. Rawa's done that. Now it's the turn of this man, Okello, and he goes 2 of 2. 12-point lead now. Alfie holding on, waiting. On that far side, it's Haras. Every closeout short for the Ugandans, though. Another long miss from Morocco. The steal comes from Kalfi, who has fouled. Opong back into the game for Uganda. Subs in and out quickly for them, trying to keep them fresh, keep this tempo high. Alfie at the point, gets it back again. Screens coming. That is Benchilika getting it on the kick out. Kalfi trying to find some room. Well guarded by Ziwa. Now Haras for 3, it's good. That's a big, important basket for Morocco. We're still early in this one. They need somebody to come alive from the outside. Opong gives it up in response. The 3 wayward to the left from Eric Rawa. Ziwa snatches in the rebound. A little bit shaken up. I think he'll be okay. Possession is going to go back. Back to Morocco. can see Kieran Ziwa. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. You see he chases it down, good effort, just takes a hit and then goes into the advertising boards as well. So a double impact for him. Decisions perhaps for Coach Galanopoulos. It's going to leave Ziwa at the moment. Now, official saying he's going to need to leave the game because of the stoppage. And we'll see Tony Galiba come back into the game, starting point guard for the Ugandans. Morocco, fresh off the back of the last mate from Haras. Now Kalfi with a lot of room, said he can make that shot, and he proves it. Back-to-back threes for Morocco. This is why this team has played 10 straight AfroBaskets. They're going to drop into this zone now. And look at the difference for Morocco. They get a stop on one end, they can get into the half-court defense at the other. Force Uganda into the air ball rather than get them running in transition. Mistake on that coverage defensively from Uganda, leaves the space. Alfie, first points for him back in that Morocco jersey. Cut was open down the middle. Late whistle because of a kick violation. Uganda had Kaluma wide open down the middle. There he is, look. He wanted it. He didn't get it because of the kick of Fulani. Ziwa, after this little break on the bench, comes back in. Rawaya can't get the finish. Here comes Haras. He's lifted the level since he's come in. And now it is reverse back to Kalfi. Kalfi trying to find that room. Gets to the inside, loose pass taken away by Rawaya. Foul. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike against Fulani. Fulani, last man back. So an unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called. 2 shots plus possession. Frustrating for Morocco after the little 6-0 run has got them back into this game. There's Eric Rawaya, knocks down number 1. And a solid performer for this Ugandan team as Rawaya. 3 games, 17 minutes, 7 points a game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So Fulani goes out. Uganda struggling to get it in. Opong manages just to get it to Ziwa. Now the pull-up is good. Bottom of the net from Uganda. And the lead back out to 8. Ugandan defense once again, all packing the paint. Really taking away the space for Morocco. Abdul Hakim Zuita is fouled, driving the baseline. Luma called for it. Morocco ball. Alfie brings it in. Now a bit more room on the baseline drive. But a loose pass, another steal for Uganda. Opong just managing to hold on to it. Quick hands from Haras. Ziwa at the point, moves it on. Zone defense from Morocco. Ziwa, a lot of room. Comfortable taking the three. Doesn't get it. Fouled and called. Looks like Gayu's going to pick it up. So, Big Dengue active on the glass. He's picked up his first. Morocco, and bringing him from the side. Arawa goes out. Ish Wainwright playing with those two personal, comes back in. Great opportunity for him though. Team leading by 10 still. Maintain that double-digit lead with him on the bench. Zawita in the post. It's a tough matchup. You can see there, he is crafty. After Hakeem Zawita. Tough matchup for Kaluma. So he just steps through. Now, can he knock down these two free throws? Said over the course of his career, he's not been an elite free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second is good. 4 points for him. Quick three the other way from Opong. Gives it back. Chance for Morocco to cut into this lead. It's an early advantage for them. They led 5-4 before a 5-0 run. Gave Uganda the lead. They've never let go of. Here is Zawita. Zawita trying to find that space on his drive. He's got to back it in. Heady play from that man, and Zawita could be the one to claw Morocco back into this game. They'll stick in the zone still. Drive, runs into trouble. Left hand from Geu. Can't get it. Wainwright on the glass. No. Zawita snatches it down. Any space for Zawita here will be 2 points. He gives it. Calfield's already made one. Doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. One by Morocco, and they'll save it out of bounds as well. Great work from that man, Cordu there. Throws it off the leg of Wainwright. You can see Cordu, heady play. As he was falling out of bounds, saved it off the Ugandan defender. Calfie again. Can't get it. After hitting two, they missed two in a row now. Morocco from beyond the three-point line. Ziwa thought about it. Uganda don't need to be in a hurry. They've got a mismatch with Wainwright. Wainwright surrounded by Moroccan defenders, though. As the pass over the top. Hadas takes off. Great look. Lovely pass. Hadas gets up skyward. A 5-point game here, and then Zawita with another block. Gayu. Now they'll move it nicely. Wainwright to the inside. Opong blocked again. Oh, Morocco putting together a bit of a block party here. Calfie now brings it out. No hurry, says Zawita. Gives it back to him on that wing. Shot clock gets to 12. Hadas. See if he can find some space. Brings it higher with 5 now. Hadas steps to the side, fires. Too strong though. Ziwa pushing the other way. Opong. His pass. It's turned over. Hadas got Zawita ahead of him. He finds him. They're not going to stop Abdul Hakeem Zawita in that scenario. So he is going to go to the line for 2 shots here. Slow to get up, Zawita. You can just see him around the left side of your picture. There he is now. Looking a little gassed, as does Mustafa Khalifi. Calfie, sorry. And Calfie with the pass over the top for Hadas. Hadas, 5 points. And timeout is called. It's called by Uganda, but I think a couple of those Moroccan players will be happy because they're looking a little tired. Fouls starting to rack up now for Uganda. Wainwright has 2. That was the second on Robinson Opong. And also Arthur Kaluma has 2. Those 3 were on the floor. And on the bench, Anabu and Tony Dubella, the starting backcourt for Uganda, also 2 apiece. Haras, in that little difference maker for me, dragged Morocco back into this game. Him and Zuita have played well. 11 of the 21 for their team. Zuita at the line now. Makes the first. Can he get an elusive pair? Something that hasn't happened too often for Morocco. Just 3 of 9 now as a team, 4 of 10. So 2 of 2 for Zuita there. Looks like some change in defense from them. Back within 3 points here. It's been as close as they've been in a while. Now the scoreboard says 26-25. As the dunk comes from Go. Official statistics say 23-25. We'll try and get clarification for you. Anyway, it's another 2 points on that total. It is Ordu trying to find some room. Shua has been quiet for Morocco. Still searching for his first point. Here he is on the drive, flips it up. Doesn't go. Good defense from Go. Transition 3. Early miss, comes up short, and Haras quickly goes the other way. Zuita to Gordu, he's rejected. Gayu with the block. Opong, back to Gayu, moves it on. Now Wainwright, he's got that mismatch in the low post. Gayu takes off. And a foul to the disgust of the Moroccans. You see Wainwright, lovely pass from him over the top. Gayu sneaking along that baseline. Wainwright, not a big game scoring so far. 4 points, 2 of 6 shooting. A couple assists in there as well. There's Gayu. This is the first. Second gets the roll. Ugandan lead. He's back now. 23, plays 29. 6-point gap. Under 3 left in this first half. Wainwright gets the ball at the point. Guarded by Kalfi, moves him on. Zone defense again for Morocco. It's going to be that same lob. Gayu not open this time. Wainwright looking around. Gayu one-on-one, gives it, quick three. It's good. Nice shot in the corner. Eric Rawa knocking down the three as Cordu just tries to go through the body of Wainwright. Clash. Both players stayed down. Rawa is fired by Haras. And, here is the previous play. Cordu. There wasn't much in it either way. Cordu just turned straight into the body of Wainwright. Yes, the foul. What a good discussions being had. Cordu spoken to by the officials who already had the word with Wainwright. You can see Wainwright showing the referee the blood in his tongue to tell them, I'm not flopping, and got hit in the face. So substitutions. Kalfi goes out. Back comes Ricci, who had a good start to this one. Struggled from the line, but does have 5 points. Wainwright goes out here. They don't want him to pick up number 3 before the half-time break. Now the drive, wiped away. Another block, I think. Shua this time. As Haras deflects it, touches it last, giving possession back to Uganda. And they're trying to get organised here to bring it in. 3, Rawa just hit 1. That one bounces clear. Ricci crosses over, gets himself to the line once more. This is what he does. Abdouhalil Ricci, excellent getting himself to the line. That's the drive, a little bit of contact. That's all he wants. Discussions on the Ugandan bench. Ricci just 58% from the free throw line in qualification. He gets there 8 times a game. He goes just 1 of 2 again. And 4 of 8, right around that 50% mark. Nice kick out. Uganda, a lot of room for them on the outside. Gayu doesn't get it. Offensive rebound. He won't take it at the basket. Try and create something difficult. And it's a turnover. Rawaya tried the acrobatic pass. Morocco swiftly out of the way. Chua gives it up. Cordu, jump hook. Chua's tip doesn't go. Cordu, lovely little footwork along the baseline. Gets it to go. Morocco, again, this little spark to get them back into the game. Once again, a timeout is going to be called here. Cordu on the offensive glass gets the points for his team. He moves to 4. It is 26-32 in favour of Uganda. It's quiet here in Sela in Morocco. Their team trail 26-32. Ugandans call the timeout. A little bit of a mini run from Morocco to get themselves back into the game. And if you're Morocco, Mohamed Shoa leads you in scoring coming into, second in scoring coming into this game here, reaching 14.6 points per game. He leads you with 15.8 in efficiency. They need to find a way to get him going if they can. He has been quiet. There he is, Shoa. Tonight, 0 of 3 from the field. He's scoreless with 4 rebounds in 14 minutes. It's a 3-2 zone from Morocco. Ziwa gives it to the wing. They go to the inside with Gengu again. Once more, a lovely drawn-up play out of the timeout from Uganda. Seen them do that 3 or 4 times, but the finish doesn't go. And foul is called against Kaluma, which may be number 3 on him, I believe. Have to check that one. Yeah, 3 fouls on that man there. Arthur Kaluma. He goes to the bench, and in comes James Okello for the final minute. Morocco at the free throw line. They've been there 15 times already in this game. And now 9 of 17. They work hard and will get an extra possession here, though. Great work from Mohamed Shoa. That's his 5th rebound of the game. And his team trailing by 5. The last minute this could be for Morocco here. Larici organising, moving people around. They'll go screens for Abdul Hakim Zawita. Zawita puts it on the deck. That's why he's so dangerous. Look at that lovely soft touch from Zawita. He's big, he's strong, he's athletic. You let him get that deep. Doesn't miss many. Morocco fired up here. Made it a 3-point game. Oh, it could be a tie-up here. Zawita doesn't want to commit a foul, though, but he does. Oh, a great opportunity there for Morocco. Larici disgusted. It's going to be 2 shots instead for Uganda. So close to a turnover, so close to a steal, but the Ugandans escape. They will shoot 2 free throws here. The problem is Zawita's got him tied up. Now he's just got to let go, because he's kind of wrapped around the shoulders. Two shots to come. Abu misses the first. Moroccans feel a little bit of justice. Sure, what's going on here? Some conversations with the Moroccan bench. Abu can't hit the second. Good strong rebound for Shoa. Larici at the point. Shoa with some room now, gets the finish. First points for him. They asked for him to come to the party. He's done that. 2 or 3 rebounds, and now 2 points out of that timeout. Morocco within 1 inside the final 10 seconds here. Holding for the final shot. Uganda start to attack, but they're not going to get it away in time. The buzzer sounds here. Morocco fired up. A great run from them to end that first half. Look at the pass from Zawita into the hands of Shoa. And Morocco, after trailing throughout this first half, at one stage to lead up to 11, they've got it within just 1 point here. It is 31 plays 32 in this Group E qualification game for AfroBasket. Ugandan team making their way to the bench. There is Ish Wainwright. There is Mike Schmidt, the assistant coach of the Ugandan team. Wainwright, whenever he was on the floor, it looked comfortable for Uganda, but when he went to the bench with foul problems, he struggled. So they're going to need a full second half out of Wainwright to try and hang on to this one here in the second half. We'll take a break. Make sure you stay with us for the second half that will be coming up in about 10 minutes' time. It is an entertaining game here in Acela as Morocco trail by 1, 31-32.
Joel Almeida searching for a way through, gets the pass to Coronel. Joel Almeida floats it up. Oh, what a putback! Thrown down impressively by Correa. That's what he can do.
Alehi now finds the pass to the wing for Elmal Brook. He'll drive the baseline, he'll look for the pass outside. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful pass and what great vision from Elmal Brook. Being harassed as they bring it up over the half. Elmal Brook gives it up, and guess what? Airway to Cozy again with the reverse this time. Having his own personal dunk contest here in Tunisia.
Good rebound, a good loose ball, and blocked! Not in this house. The attack was too slow. And behind the back, if this goes, it's the play of the game. Wonderful team play. Frantic quarter. Another block. What a play that is, behind the back. Have Kenya got anything left in the tank? They played so well. It's been an incredible performance. A long two is good! Unreal! Extraordinary play! Kenya have beaten Angola at the buzzer!
Teams have gone to the benches here then at half-time. We've got a close one, a 1-point difference between the two teams here. 31 plays 32. Uganda have the slender lead over Morocco. A great second quarter for the Moroccans, 21-12 in that period for them. Remember, Morocco must win here tonight. They lose, then it is automatic qualification for Uganda, and then Cape Verde as well will also go through. Should Morocco win, it will be one final game in Group E, as Uganda will have to travel on the 15th to play against Cape Verde to see the outcome. Two of these three teams will qualify, we know that. They will come from Group E alongside Egypt, who have already secured their place in AfroBasket. But the final two teams still unknown after the COVID issues of this Ugandan team way back in February. They're making up those games here now. And for Uganda, they must win one of their two games to wrap up a qualification place. A strong second quarter from Morocco, as we said. Can they continue that here into the second half, or will it be Uganda led by Ish Wainwright, who can recover? Wainwright hampered by foul trouble in that first half. 4 points, 2 assists for him. Instead, Eric Wawa stepped up. He had 10, and Deng Geu had 9. For Morocco, it's the return of Abdul Hakim Zawita. He has 10 to lead the way. Here he is defensively against Wainwright, as Morocco once again to start the second half go into this zone they've used so effectively. Here it is, Wainwright, little fake. Nice pass on, open three. Nothing, put the bottom of the net. What a start for the second half for Uganda. And it is the man returning to the game, and Dilalabi getting his first points. The steal, and the other way, lovely little reverse. Opong gets it going as well. Uganda, a 5-0 burst in the opening minute here. Larichi, who's played well at the point, looking to the inside. There's a fight. Zawita's on the floor. Opong looks around. Nobody knows who is going to go against. It does look like it's against Robinson Opong. And Uganda struggling with fouls in that first half. Iba has 3. He's out there. And now Opong looks like he's picked up his 3rd as well. Questions for Serge Galanopoulos then. No movements from the side so far as Zawita uses the high screen. Zawita trying to find that room, rejected by Geu. It's picked up by Daliba. Now here comes Uganda. Swift ball movement from them. Opong's 3 doesn't go. Geu on the glass. He's been huge here tonight so far. Then Geu, an offensive rebound and put back. Showa. Had a quiet first half. Now Larichi into Zawita. Zawita's been a constant scoring threat. Larichi for 3. Doesn't go. Bordu's rebound to Zawita. Zawita getting to that right hand once again. Finds Showa. Finish comes up short. Look at the Ugandans. Rip the rebound quickly the other way. Rejected by Showa. Uganda running hard in transition. Wiped away by another block. Good timing from Mohamed Showa. Line possession. Opong trying to find some room in that corner. It's going to turn it over. Zawita passes ahead. Now Morocco's chance to run. Showa can't finish. There is Wainwright taken off. He is fouled. Zuita takes one for the team. A bit of anger, perhaps, from Ish Wainwright, hampered for foul trouble. Quiet night for him. Got 4 points, 3 rebounds, but the telling sign, you know, for Ish Wainwright is the team plus 16 when he has been on the floor. Even when it was a 1-point game at the half, he was still plus 8. Shows you how impressive his time has been. Misses both free throws here. It's Wainwright as Adichie. Trying to find the room. Oh, easy little layup there for Cordu. Breakdown defensively from Uganda. Cordu, 7 points personal for him. Hop on, back into the hands of Wainwright. Now they'll reverse it on, but it's lost by Anabu, and a little run out, wiped away. Wainwright times it perfectly. Everybody sort of stopped playing. Adichie, pass is taken away. Wainwright the other way, nice little flip to the inside. Opong can't get the finish, she'll be at the line. Lovely pass once again from Wainwright. Look at this, both ends of the floor. Wainwright times it perfectly. Absolutely spot on from him. Saves a certain 2 there, and then at the other end, puts it on a plate for Robinson Opong, who is fouled. Here he is now, Zuita to the bench. Opong's first, though, comes up short. Somebody in too early for the Moroccans, so there'll be 2 more shots to come. Repeat, Opong makes number 1. You are looking on from the bench, as does Coach Galanopoulos. But just 1 of 2 for Uganda. Morocco nearly turned it over, just managed to save it. It's a 7-point game here. Hadas back onto the floor. He was a difference maker in that first half. So foul is called. Cordu called for it. It's not an unsportsmanlike foul, as Wainwright would want. There's nothing in it, is there, at all? Sideline possession for Uganda. Wainwright again brings it down against this zone. It's kept it a low-scoring game. It's probably what Morocco wants, as Wainwright fouled. We'll go back to the free throw line. Alfie gets the personal. A reach in from Kalfi. No, not 2 shots, sorry, end line. Wainwright thought about the 3, moves it on. Another dropped pass from Uganda. They've struggled to hold on to the ball, the Ugandans. Feels like a lot of turnovers for them in this game. And it's just number 10, though. 11 against Morocco as Hadas comes off the screen. Now a nice little fake step inside Benrain. His jump shot doesn't go. And Uganda. Reba calls the play. Wainwright looking around, goes up high. That combination couldn't connect that time. Wainwright looking for Geu. Alfie kicks it. Hadas thought about the 3. Back to Alfie. Good ball movement from the Moroccans. Somebody's got to make the shot. And that somebody is Sifani Ben-Main. First points for Ben-Main. Makes it a 4-point game again. Back and forth this one. No one can get a firm grip. Upon. He gets into the lane. Runner doesn't go. Haras snatches in the rebound. Here comes Morocco. Ben-Main's just made one. Gives it back to Haras. He's got some room, but again, they move the ball swiftly. Morocco, one guy to the next. Alfie off the screen. Shoa has been quiet. Just felt like that was the time for him to get going. Way short on his three-point attempt, though. Howard Shoa, 1 of 7 from the field. Upon. Over to Dengu. Dengu is fouled. End-line possession for Uganda. You see the extra pass and a rare three-point make from Morocco. 3 of 11 they are from beyond that three-point line. Shoa goes out. With 2 shots to come for Deng Geu. Geu, and he plays his club basketball in Europe. And for Horsens in Denmark. Makes it a 5-point game. With 1 of 2. And another 3 looks straight, comes up short. Wainwright, another defensive rebound, goes down the floor early. Can't find him this time. Wainwright to the corner. A man who's never shy about taking the 3 in Rawaya, doesn't go. Ziwa snatches in the rebound. He's trying to create another turnover. Radas gives it up. Oh, nice little pass back, but he drops it on the way to the basket. And Ali Haras had a wide open layup, just slipped out of his hands. It's a positive bench for Morocco, though, as coach Labib Al-Harami looks on, cheering his team. Nowhere to go for Luma. Eventually gets some space, though. That's the score. Not sure how he managed it. Looked out of options. So now Uganda in a zone of their own. Alfie moves it on. A couple of subs into the game here for Morocco. There's one of them. Eventually finds its way into the hands of the number 44 for Morocco before he misses in a foul. Called against Haras. So Fulani couldn't finish. Haras picks up the personal. Rawaya at the line. Another of the Canadian connection for Uganda. He's Canadian Basketball League. Rawaya, graduated from the University of Toronto. Wainwright with the offensive rebound. Rawaya, lovely pass, clean look for 3. Nothing but at the bottom of the net. Uganda loving it. Wainwright with the offensive rebound, and now a turnover. Paluma, after just hitting the 3, tried to make the pass. Stays with Uganda. And timeout pulled by Morocco. Nice little spurt. Look at that from Rawaya. Finds his man in rhythm. Arthur Kaluma knocking down the 3. He gets the steal the other way as well. Teams in their huddle then, working hard. A little burst from Arthur Kaluma has broken this game open once again. And the 19-year-old playing his first games for the Uganda national team, and a fine job. He is an incoming freshman at Crichton University in the United States, a 4-star recruit coming out of high school where he left, where he played last season at the Dream City Christian High School in Glendale, Arizona. Number 46 ranked player, the highest ever ranked recruit for Creighton. So a big prospect for them, somebody they have a lot of aspirations in his first year for their team next year. As it comes in from the side, Ziwa gives it up. An 11-point lead and the ball for Uganda here. And it is that man once again. Kaluma can't get it to go. Morocco searching for options. Crucial couple of minutes for them out of this timeout. Can they get the response they need, the response they want? Kalfi trying to find something. They get the open three, and it's a big shot for Reda Ali Haras. Haras makes it at a crucial time. As Gay moves it on. Back to Ziwa here. Ziwa trying to find some room. Loses it, gets it back. Finds Wainwright. His jump hook gets a friendly roll. Ish Wainwright, he's done a bit of everything, hasn't he? Played on the inside, brought the ball up the floor, been a defensive stopper and the provider for others as well. Now Morocco once more go to Haras. Kalfi loses it, gets it back, fight for the ball. Good hustle. Coming together, don't think there's too much in that one. Good hustle from both teams. So, Mustafa Kalfi wanted a foul. Four on the shot clock for Morocco. Now bringing in from the end line. Sarita loses it. And possession back to Uganda with this double-digit lead. Ziwa trying to lift the level here. Trying to step up the tempo. Here he is, through the gears. Ziwa fouled on his way to the basket. No love lost on that one. There'll be 2 shots to come. Mustafa Kalfi commits it. So Kiran Ziwa at the line. He makes it. First point in the Ugandan jersey for Kiran Ziwa then. 13 minutes he's played. 3 rebounds and 1 assist as well. Solid debut for him. Just 1 of 2. Marici looking on from the side. As the quick 3 doesn't go. Rebound tipped. I don't think a foul was called then against Ziwa, I believe. 24-second shot clock was the victim there. As Fulani chased it down, he was fouled. Haras looking around. Another foul. It's going to go against Rawaya. Good drive from Morocco. Yard and Shlikar. Benchlakar at the line. Can't hit the first. The team struggled from the free throw line. 9 of 17. Morocco, 8 of 18 from Uganda. So that one, you know, on the second. Puts Morocco over the 50% mark as the nice little drive and find. Sizakello laying it up for 2. And it's the teenager Arthur Kaluma once again making plays. Zuita's going to be double teamed here. Kaluma reads it, pushes the other way. Here he goes. Wraps the pass to Ziwa for 3. Comes up short. Great work on the glass, but Hadas somehow gets the ball into his hands, and he goes all the way. Oh, both teams had an opportunity. Uganda missed in transition. Morocco took theirs the other way. Hadas, 4 of 5 from the field. He's got 10 points here. His team trail by 12, though, inside the final 20 seconds now. The 3 is up. Rawaya knocking it down. The bench is up for Uganda. They love it. Big time shot. Final 10 seconds for Morocco. Alfie trying to find some room. Lovely little backdoor cut. And a finish for Benchlakar. So he gets the final score. Morocco with a last gasp basket to end that third quarter. Does it keep them alive in this game? It's been a big third period for Uganda, led by Wainwright, led by Kaluma as well. That final score there after the lovely little backdoor cut makes it an 11-point game. It's 55. Plays 44. As we are at the 3/4 time break here. Some of these highlights from the third quarter then. 23-13 in favor of Uganda. Felt very much like that first quarter, didn't it? The second period, such a polar opposite, as the quarter scores have never been close. +10 for Uganda, +9 for Morocco, +9 for Uganda has been the quarter-by-quarter scores. We've been relatively close on the scoreboard, though. Of course, it is a 12-point lead in that third quarter, the largest of the game for Uganda. But Morocco still alive. Morocco, remember, must win this game. If they fail to win here, it means we will be wrapped up with qualification in Group E, with Uganda and Cape Verde going through. A victory for Morocco here will keep their dream alive. It will force the last game in the group to be played, and that will be between Uganda and Cape Verde. And that will take place on July 15th in Cape Verde. But a win here for Uganda, and the way that man there is playing, it might not be needed, because a win would see them qualify forward automatically as one of those 2 teams will come out of Group E alongside Egypt. Dengu comes back in to start this fourth period for Uganda. Strong lineup on the floor for them. Strong defense from Morocco, though. Hadas pressing the ball. Look at that beautiful finish. Arthur Kaluma dances between 2 defenders, scoops it up to start the second half. What a basket for him. So, confirmation, score's been changing. 44-56, I believe, is the right score in favor of Uganda. Zuita gets the response. He'll be at the line for one as well. So apologies. Well, we're trying to get this this clarified. I believe it's a 10-point game now. 46-56 on this basket with a free throw to come. So Zawita at the line. He makes that one. Kaluma with the ball. Rawai gets the step. Ball's moving beautifully for Uganda. Then use three too long, and it's going to be a little leak out. But a missed dunk. Haras had the easy two. Works hard to get it back for his team. Another chance. Nearly a block for Ziwa, but eventually Morocco do get the score they wanted. Moroccan bench not happy. The timeout has been called though. So the score from Mustafa Kalfi right here has made it a 49-57 game. Uganda have called a timeout, and the Moroccan bench need to stop complaining about the call, start coaching their team. They trail by 8, just over a minute into this fourth quarter. See some of those highlights of Arthur Kaluma. A technical foul called in that timeout period against the Moroccan bench. So this is a free throw for Uganda, which they make. And now play continues. 49 plays 58. Uganda with the ball. Foul called. Against Benchlika. Already the second foul against Uganda. Opong will bring it in from the side. Kalfi goes out. So Ahua comes in for the first time. Here he is with the ball. Chancing in the open floor. Nice little fake. Finish for Haras. Comes up short. Gets it to his left hand, Haras. He just didn't quite get it over the front of the ring, though. He'll have to earn him now from the line. 2 shots to come. Low-scoring game here in Salah. And Abu comes back in for that Ugandan team, try and firm up that backcourt. Veteran presence. 5 points, 4 rebounds for him in his 18 minutes. Haras makes the first, moves him to 11 personal. Can't get the second. Great effort on the glass for Zawita. But first tip, nearly got the roll. And Wainwright there to steady the ship for Uganda as another foul called against Morocco. Not sure how you can complain about that when you've grabbed the shorts of the opposing player. Wainwright isolated, far side, skips it. Look at the ball movement of Uganda, good play from them. Aluma with the little fake, stumbles, has it rejected as he falls to the floor. Zawita passes ahead, good work, and Shawa gets the score. Well, he's going to pick up a technical foul here, quite possibly. Referees will warn him instead, tap the ball away. Mohamed Shawa needs to get going for this Moroccan team. There's the block for Shawa. Pass it back to the trailing man. It's a 6-point game. Still that bit of hope for Morocco. They get a good double team. Could be a foul against Uganda here. Whistle's gone. Play's continuing. Not sure. So a foul is being called. Great work defensively for the Moroccans there. Run and jump trap. You see the trap coming from Larici. Yeah, clear foul against Richard Oppong. Robinson Oppong. Sideline possession for Morocco. Oppong goes to the bench. The three doesn't go. Zawita deflects it to get it back for Morocco. Hadas crosses over, has it tipped away. Into the corner it goes for Uganda. Wainwright slows it down. Here he is now. Experienced player from Uganda, most experienced player on the floor. Played for Strasbourg in the Basketball Champions League this season. As a foul is going to be called against Zawita. Just that little reach in late on. And Tony Doliba will be at the line. Words being said again between the teams. Will be Doliba at the line. 2 shots for him. 1 of 6 from the field. Just 3 points on the night. Makes that first one. Two of 2. Substitutions for Morocco. Zawita goes to the bench. Foul away from the ball, right in front of the referee. Easy work for the referee. It's against Rick Rawire. Sure. Gives it up. 8-point game here. 7 minutes left. Still a chance for Morocco, but they've got to start to make a run. This is the man who could do it. Shower along the baseline, loses it, gets it back. Now lose it again. Wainwright comes away with it. Rawire handling the ball. Down the 3 for Anabu. Misses badly. Wainwright dunks it home. Cleaning up the mess, Ish Wainwright. Ricci will be back at the stripe. 2 more shots to come for him. Here we see the 3 from Anabu. Misses badly, but who's there? Ish Wainwright. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists from him. So, on his way to a double-double. As the first misses badly for Abdouali Larici. 6 points for him. He struggles though at the free throw line. He gets there so often. 50%, 5 of 10. Haras looking on. Playing his first game of AfroBasket qualification. The bullet pass can't be handled by Rengio. Go. Defense from Uganda, taking away every opportunity here. Morocco again get to the lane, the kick out. Whistle's gone though. The referee's going to talk this one over. I'm not sure what happened. The whistle went. Looks like the basket may have been... Still confusion. 3 points has gone up on the scoreboard there. Let's have a look. Well, there's the pass. You know, they made the three here. There's an inadvertent whistle, though. Everybody looking around. It's a technical foul, I believe. No. Still conversations ongoing. There's a technical foul against the Ugandans. Not sure for what, but that three looks like it's going to count, and a free throw to come. Showa, however, can't get the roll. So it's going to be Ugandan ball. Yeah, so the basket counts. Technical foul and possession back to Uganda here. 6 point game. Wainwright. Waits for the screen to be set. Now he's got some space to go one-on-one. Draws a double team and he is fouled. Passes it off, but it's going to be, yeah, 14th foul against Morocco. So surely end-line possession here. See the drive from Wainwright. There's the pass. It's got to be sideline. Or end line. Ziwa will bring it in. Go to the corner. Well, this man here has been the X factor, hasn't he? The teenager. Can't get that one to go, though. That's Aluma. Another foul away from the ball. Dengo called for it against Cordu. So number 48. Cordu will be at the line. He's 50%. The team is 54% on the free throw line. 13 from 24. We've had these problems before. Again, we've got a delay. Both teams going to the bench. Looks like a timeout has been called. 56-62. There's the pass from Zuita. Showa with the finish. A rare basket for him from the field, though. Just 1 of 7 he is. As Ish Wainwright close to a double-double. Gets the follow and the putback there. As the three is good for Ben Mine. as the score has made it 56-62. Still the Woes continue shooting the ball for Morocco. 33% for three, 54% from the line. Uganda been leading. So it looks like we've got an issue with the basket. That might be why the teams have been sent to the bench here. See how long a delay this may be. Would really help one or the other team. So often you see these delays. If that's what this is help, you know, give momentum or take momentum away from a team. Referees are waiting. Basket to the left of the pitch is still being adjusted. You see the work being done on it. Not sure if they're just going to try and re-straighten it. We have a 6-point game here in Sela. 5:41 remaining. Uganda have led in this one since the early stages. It was 5-4 in their favour with 3.5 minutes gone. Since that point, it's been all about, no, sorry, it's 5-4 in Morocco's favour with 3.5 gone. Since that point, all about Uganda. They put it up to a 13-point lead at one stage. We've done that with 30 points in the paint, 28 points off the bench, 16 second chance points, leading all three of those categories for Morocco. You know, as I just said, they've struggled from three, they've struggled from the free throw line. But Uganda have done the same. 28% for three for Uganda, 52% from the line, and actually worse than Morocco in both those categories. But what they have done is they've shot 48% from 2-point range, and they have 14 offensive rebounds, taking more than taking 9 shots more than their opponents. Leading the way for Uganda, if you're just joining us for this last stretch. 3 guys in double figures. Dengu has 10. The teenager Arthur Kaluma has 10 as well. And then Eric Rawire 14, including 3 of 6. So Kaluma and Rawire have made 5 of the 7 threes between them. There it is, Kaluma. Wainwright is 1 rebound and 2 points away from a double-double. 8 points and 9 rebounds. And then on the other side for Morocco, 13 for Reda Ali Halas, 13 for Abdul Hakim Zouita. 2 of the guys coming back into the lineup for Morocco have not played in AfroBasket qualifying up to this point. Mohamed Shawader, the only 2 points for him in this game. So we see Wainwright throwing it down. So they work to realign the basket here, make sure it's central. They've done that, we'll be ready to get underway again. This final 5:41. Players back out onto the floor then after the break. As we've got the basket sorted, we are ready to go once again. And the interesting, is this going to shift the momentum? Who will benefit from this break in play? It is a 6-point game. Uganda with the lead, but Morocco at the line for 2 shots. There's a foul. And Cordoue at the line. Makes number 1. Cordoue is 2 of 3. Fouls are called against Dengeo, who has 3 personal. Again, we've got a stoppage. Here, instructions coming from the sideline from Coach Galanopoulos. Not sure why the delay is. The referee's looking around. Seems to be okay now. Cordoue, chance to make this a 4-point game. Which he does. It's as close as they've been since the game was 32-31, right at half-time. Wainwright nearly loses it. It's picked up by Rawaya. Now Ziwa into the lane. He's in trouble. Turns it over. Here comes Morocco. They've got numbers. Really run into each other. Eventually comes out to Showa. Showa kicks it. Extra pass to the corner. Pass deflected and goes back to Uganda. Again, great ball movements from the Moroccans. Unselfish play, but they need that person to step up and take and make the crucial possession. Crucial shot as Dengeu gives it to Ziwa. This is a man who can do that for Uganda. Nothing yet for Kaluma. They go back to Wainwright. Wainwright with 6 on the clock. Got to go swiftly here. Wainwright takes the 3. Comes up short. Rebound goes to Morocco. Then Mine takes it in. Here he is in transition. Showa, little fake and drive. He wants the foul. Let's see. Baseline drive, tough pass. Wainwright does a good job to deflect it out. 16 on the clock for Morocco here. Cordoue. Wrapped up by Wainwright. Referee's going to call a foul though. That is team fouls against Uganda. So it'll be shots to come for Morocco. What's that against Wainwright? Number 3, he's done a good job. He had 2 early in the first quarter. Safani Cordoue at the line. Just went 2 of 2. He does that again here. It is a 2-point game. Morocco, a big 4th quarter. Makes the first. Rebound on the second though. Goes to Wainwright as it bounces out. It's 15-7 in this 4th quarter. It's a 3-point game here. Wainwright has his 10 rebounds. And now the score at the ring is good for Kaluma. A little bit of breathing room for Uganda. And Mine looking around. Showa open. Foul away from the ball. Opong was caught on the mismatch. He commits the personal. Looks like it's number 5 on him. So Cordoue back to the line. Let's have a look. Just kind of pulls on the left arm, doesn't he? Opong. Goes out. 2 more shots. Cordoue, 10 points on the game. 5 of 7 from the free throw stripe. 4-point game again. Just 1 of 2 though. Again, Wainwright snatches in the rebound. Uganda can take their time with the lead. Kaluma finds the open man. Open the shot for Anabu. Doesn't go. Foul is called though. Everybody looking around for Morocco. Nobody knows who the foul's against. It's against somebody from Morocco, that's for sure. Let's have another look. Oh, Wainwright is at the line. So it's gone against Cordoue. It was away from the picture that we saw in the replay there. 2 of 2 for Ish Wainwright, so that brings up the double-double. 10 points, 11 rebounds for him. Kalfi directing traffic. They go to Ziwita. Ziwita now moves it on one more. Cordoue has been in the office, nearly loses it, gets it back. Shoa for 3 is good. Mohamed Shoa being quiet all night. Was 1 of 7 from the field, but he steps up with a big 3. Ziwa back to Wainwright's hands. This is the advantage Uganda have. Wainwright, extra pass. The response for 3 doesn't go, but Ziwa follows up beautifully. Puts it home for Uganda. Good effort play from him. Benmine, his 3 too strong. Kaluma with the rebound, and Wainwright says, let's slow it down. Let's use this clock. Gets it over to half. They look to Wainwright, and he is fouled. Team fouls means he will be at the line for 2. There's the 3. And the response from Ziwa, big offensive rebound. It's been a positive for them all night. 15 offensive rebounds for Uganda. Wainwright now at the line. And Suita goes out, Hadas is in, Wainwright's first. Bounce is clear. Second is good. It makes it now a 6-point game. 2.5 left. Shoa just made 1 3. Doesn't even look at that one. You want Benmine along the baseline. He couldn't have it. Cordoue to the inside. Cordoue steps underneath. Rebound by Dengeu. Now Ziwa. Needs to just slow it down here. Smart play from him. Lovely entry. And a foul is called. Well, Uganda, they don't have to rush. They had a great opportunity early down the floor that time. So they go to the inside, and Kaluma draws the contact. He will be at the line. We've seen a bit of everything from that man today. I mean, just 19 years of age after Kaluma, but he's got 12 points. He's got 4 rebounds. He's gone inside, he's gone outside, he's guarded the perimeter, he's guarded the post. You know, really well-rounded performance from that young man. And it is 63, plays 69 here. Timeout with 2:09 remaining, called by Morocco. Time the enemy for Morocco here with 2:09 left in this one. They trail by 6. They need to find a way to put together a little mini run. We know they're capable of doing it. They lead this fourth quarter 19-14. Do they have enough left for one final push here? A loss, and Morocco will be officially eliminated. The Silverbacks of Uganda will be in AfroBasket 2021. They'll be there for the 3rd straight time, ending a 10 straight streak of qualifications to AfroBasket for Morocco. It is 19-year-old Kaluma at the line. Nothing but the bottom of the net on number 1. Second, bounce is clear and an offensive rebound. Then Gayu, out of nowhere, snatches it in. It's been 2 big offensive rebounds for the Ugandans that may win them this game. First from Ziwa and then from Gayu as Kaluma goes off the glass, and it's going to be an and 1. Well, what an addition to this Ugandan team he has been. What an addition he will be if they continue and head to Kigali here. If they can get that qualification. The man who is heading to Creighton University gets the basket. He adds the bonus as well. 15 points, 6 of 10 shooting from him. Morocco have got to go quickly. They can't turn the ball over though. Kordu with a strong finish. Now can they speed up the Ugandans? Wainwright's picked it up. He's got to get it over. Gets it over, but it goes out of bounds. Ziwa couldn't handle the pass, so it's possession back to Morocco. 8-point game. Here we see, nice little pass off. Kordu with the strong finish. Morocco ball. Alfie has it. Need to speed the game up. Alfie holding, waiting. And there's going to be a foul on the baseline. Aras gets it, but the foul is called offensive against Morocco. The illegal screen from Kordu. Kordu trying to free up his shooter, and Ali harassed along that baseline. So it's the illegal screen on Jimmy Inabu. 5th foul. Let's have a look. Yeah, moving. You can see it. It's not on Inabu. It is on the man who's been everywhere, Kaluma. So Kordu goes out. He is fouled out of this one. It is looking perilous right now for Morocco. They trail by 8. Wainwright has the ball. He's in no hurry. The confidence of Wainwright. And then the ability of Kaluma always looks like he's got a play in him. Attacks the basket. Draws the foul once again. And so we'll be back at the line. Kaluma, 16 points on the game. First is good. Smiles from Robinson Oppong on the bench. Didn't really need him here tonight, did they? Man who had 29 last time these two teams met. So, the teenage sensation, and Kaluma steps up in his absence. It's a 10-point game now. 1:12 left. The 3, Kalfi can't get it. Rebound by Kaluma. He's everywhere right now. Gives it up to Wainwright. Wainwright in no hurry. Just with the runner. Tips it out. Kaluma holding inside this final minute. Head in the hands for Morocco. They know time is nearly done. on their chances of qualification. Kaluma, the exclamation point, down the middle, rises high. What a performance from him. What a performance from Uganda. This could be enough to get the Silverbacks into AfroBasket. They've got to hold on for another 35 seconds here. Shower's three misses badly. Ziwa snatches in the rebound, and that is going to be enough. They'll have to take one final shot here, Uganda. But Morocco surely cannot come back from this. They concede, they back up. The Ugandans will not even need their final game of qualification. They will not need to play off against Cape Verde. They have got the win here as the three is up. It misses badly. There is 6 seconds left. And Uganda will be back at AfroBasket. The ball is touched. Time ticks away. And congratulations to Uganda. They get the victory here. They take this one 77 to 65. And Uganda will seal a place in AfroBasket. Coming up at the end of August. They will eliminate Morocco. They will wrap up Group E. And we will now know the 16 teams that will be in AfroBasket in Rwanda. Congratulations then to Uganda. Strong performance for them. They led throughout this one. They are deserved victors. And for Morocco, even with, bringing back those famous faces, those veteran presence, they didn't have enough here today to take the win. It will end 77 to 65. Smiles all round for Uganda. They have done what they set out to. Big smile from coach Galanopoulos, the head coach of the Ugandan team. 3 straight for the Ugandans as they will try to build on their last 2 editions at the AfroBasket. Try and outdo the 15th place they got in 2015, the 13th place they got in 2017, and they go even higher. Quick look at the stats then. Abdul Hakim Zouita led the way in the losing effort for Morocco. He finished the game 13 points, 3 rebounds before fouling out. One of 3 guys to reach 13 points alongside Kordu, alongside Raider Ali Haras. It wasn't to be for the Moroccans. The other side for Uganda, that guy there on the glass, Deng Gao, 10 points for him, just 4 rebounds. Felt like more than that. He's played with energy throughout. But he was a good performer, one of 4 guys in double figures. Next up, Ish Wainwright. He only had 11 points. He struggled a little from the field. He struggled shooting the ball. Wainwright, 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from the foul line, but 11 points and 12 rebounds for him. And then the 2 big step-ups for Eric Rawire, 3 of 6 for 3 on the way to 14 points. And then the teenage sensation, Arthur Kaluma, in his first game in a Silverbacks jersey, led the way, 20 points, 7 of 11 from the field. There he is, getting 2 of those 20. He had 5 rebounds in there as well, 2 steals. On his way to an all-around performance. Gave a real good 1-2 punch alongside Wainwright. Did Kaluma. Also the 3-point threat of Rawire on the outside. But when it came down to it, those offensive rebounds for Uganda. The big one for Kieran Ziwa for his only field goal of the game. And then another one for Deng Geu late on, getting an extra possession for Uganda when it mattered. Really did kind of give them that breathing room they were looking for. They had 17 offensive rebounds. And Morocco, despite the fact they shot the 3 and the free throw better than Uganda, they still were just 31% for 3, 56% from the line. that's probably not enough for them to be beating a team like Uganda. So there is Galuma once more. Arthur Galuma getting 2 more for his total, on his way to helping Uganda wrap up qualification in Group E. We now know the 16 teams for AfroBasket in Rwanda will be coming out of Group E alongside Egypt, who had already wrapped up their qualification. It will be Uganda. They will finish with a 3-1 record. It will be Cape Verde with a 1-4 record, the same as Morocco. But, you know, with the advantage in the head-to-head between Morocco and Cape Verde going to the Cape Verdeans, they will take the final spot and wrap up their qualification without even needing to play in this rearranged series here. So Group E will finish, as I mentioned, Morocco, Egypt and Cape Verde, wrapping up the 16 teams that will be in the AfroBasket. Make sure you follow us here on livebasketball.tv for all the action in AfroBasket and beyond. There's 16 teams battling it out for that elusive championship in Kigali. There'll be some more great African basketball coming up then. But from me, as I will say, good night here from Sela, and we'll leave you with Uganda defeating Morocco, wrapping up qualification 77-65.